This one has so many layers. My 6-year-old just asked why my wife and I don't kiss. While waiting in line at an amusement park, my daughter was looking around, taking everything in. At one point, she must noticed a couple kissing because she suddenly turned to me and asked, "Why don't you and Mom ever kiss? Do you love each other?" I smiled and told her that we show love in other ways. But then she followed up with, "Then why doesn't Mom ever hug you?" I couldn't answer. I've been starving for affection for years. The things that seem so effortless for other couples, holding hands, a quick kiss, a warm hug, feel like they exist in another universe for me. My wife isn't going to lean over and kiss me, not in public, not in private. Maybe she will give me a hug now and then, but it's always this half-hearted, "See, there, now leave me alone." It wasn't always like this, but I can't even remember the last time my wife seemed happy to be around me. She's always been a little reserved about affection in public, but at some point, that wall extended to everything. Recently, I worked up the courage to ask her if she still finds me attractive, if she ever feels anything when she looks at me. She didn't even hesitate. She said no. Oh my God. I was already at a low point before I asked it. Since then, it feels like there is a cap on how happy I can ever be. And now even my child can see it. I wish just for a moment my wife could feel this emptiness just enough to understand. Um, when when I read those stories about how one of the partners become cold and aloof and stuff like that, it always, no matter if it's the husband or the wife, it always comes to mind if there is something else going on, because it's not something that happens out of the blue. I always consider like what this wife have been has been put through, that she is not even willing to give affection to her husband anymore, stuff like that. Not just and when I say that, it's not when she is the wife, but it can happen to a husband as well. Not in this case, but you know what I mean. It doesn't depend on the gender, but it's always a reflection that I like to consider, because it seems so simple. She is wrong here, but I don't think so. There is always something else going on. What do you think?